dance.
Like a thief, you stole my heart.
You're listening to M Soul Music in the mix. Give a better sound to your life.
Let's dance.
It's time for Power Hour. Like a thief, you stole my heart. My baby.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the midweek live stream. No, Tuesday live stream. It's not even midweek, and we got crazy stuff going on. We got Bitcoin seeing its highest level since November, so highs of 2026. A huge recapturing of a key level. Okay, 93K was massive. You break 93K, historically speaking, you're just going to be targeting for 99 to 100. And the 2022 fractal, that's exactly what happened. There was a 40% retrace off that swing low before way lower. But so that's just kind of like where I just don't see what would make sense besides 99K at this point. If you're wondering, about 6 weeks to 2 months ago, I have a neighbor. Okay, it's a couple neighbors. They're friends here. They live in this building, and they're jewelers. And I'd been stacking silver, have made unbelievable gains on silver, levered in the past couple months, and remember the drag. It's the drag, and that's where it began. And I'm like, dude, you know what? All this metal I got, I'm sitting in a vault. Let's wear some of it. So I got him to make me a chain. So you got 999 silver here. This is my first chain ever. I'm just wearing it. And it's going to be a thing where, like, if silver sees all-time highs, that's when I'll wear it or something on stream, I guess. It's, unbelievable stuff that's going on in metal, the metal market, the silver market. The U.S. Mint is no longer selling metals right now because the price is so volatile. We got so many things ongoing. Like tomorrow's going to be extremely volatile. The tariffs decision with the Supreme Court, if they deny it, the market might tank. But today, we're all right, man. All right, so let's start with Bitcoin. Beautiful to see. One thing that happened, a bullish crossover, not your golden cross, but it's a nice thing, right? Where you see the 20, the yellow line, and the 50, the pink magenta line. 50, these are moving averages, simple moving averages, and something good happened, I guess. I wasn't even paying attention to too much. Other opportunities, other markets, right? But you can see like the 20 and the 50, the price began to trade above it, as that was something that was just an uncharacteristic situation since November, right? After the liquidation event, even the 50 was getting rejected as resistance. So that's good. And now you got a bullish crossover. So it's not a golden cross, but it's, if it's not a golden cross, it's a silver cross. How about that? Silver cross, because not golden, because golden's the 50 crossing over the 200. We'll go with the silver cross here. And yeah, being above all the moving averages, getting the crossover, and then recapturing the key level. Just like you got to think, like the only logical level, if they're going to actually run it to the next level, like they have historically a million times, would be 99K. 97K would be your 40% retrace, which will be identical retrace from the 2022 fractal, which, I guess it's right around there, man. Yeah, it's like 98K. But you say 98K, but it's like, well, why wouldn't they just take it to the resistance? Oh, okay, 99.3. Gotcha. So that's kind of target area here. It didn't really, I don't think there was like too much of an edge, but you just started thinking yesterday after that swing low started getting put in. You started recapturing 91 tills, posting in the Patreon like, hey, it's starting to look interesting here because of the levels being recaptured. And, but I still don't think like there was like an amazing edge per se. Maybe it was a partial decline of a rectangle and they tested it in the last 4-hour candle and it became confirmed that immediately a breakout occurred, I guess. But, whatever. It's a tough market, man. It is a tough market. But it's wonderful to see Bitcoin finally, right? S&P 500 all-time highs today. Gold all-time highs. Silver all-time highs today. So why not Bitcoin? Well, why not Bitcoin at least rally? Because you just have reverse repo, pumps, like they're just injecting liquidity, money out of thin air into the system, like all the time. What's up, Joseph? Thanks for the 1437. You just think like, okay, eventually something's got to give, because everything, including Bitcoin, even Pundy coin, right? They're tied and compared to the US dollar, which is just fiat money, fiat currency, which is just getting obliterated, man. So yeah, maybe 100K is on deck, 99K. I mean, it's not that surprising. It's hard to, let's make calls, bro. We don't do that here. We're not forecasting. I mean, oh, hey, this chief economist, this PhD, you know, he saw the 1987 crash. Well, he's calling for like $300 silver. That's not what we do here, right? We try to construct trading plans. And we know how to do that, right? We over and over and over. That's the whole stream. The point of my existence is to help you be able to manage your risk properly, teach you risk management, teach you how to identify an edge on a market. That's it. So yeah, we look at these things, but we're not trying to forecast them. If there's not a strong edge for a trade setup, we'll just look at the levels. If this level breaks, then the next one's on deck. If this level breaks and they can't hold above it, then maybe the next level on the downside is next. So just great to see. Okay. So, you know, let's, before we go to Ethereum, which is doing wonderfully, outperforming the crap out of Bitcoin, at least 3% maybe. Let's look at silver and just pay homage to it, honor it. It was a king, man. It hit $89+. Come on, dude. Big round of applause for silver. Unreal. He gapped up, of course. What are they doing, dude? Why are you just gapping up? Like, come on, come fill the gap at 86.95 or something. And you're going to wick around. Today might be indecision. They might pull it back. You know, there could be a dump, man. There's an unfilled gap down at $80 still. $80. And we're at 87 right now. But how does that happen? How can a gap down here fill if you are looking at China? In China, 98, it hit $100 per ounce today. There's a 10 to 11 point spread between the East and the West. This is unprecedented decoupling. So like if China's silver is staying, this is the physical market, by the way. This is not the paper market. This is not the COMEX. This is not the LMBA, like the London Bullion, right? Market Association. This is the physical market. This is actually what, if you want actual metal, this is what you're paying typically for an ounce. So I don't know how that gap fills unless they're going to dump this thing, you know, in China. But like, who's trying to sell their silver? They have mania over there. People are like standing in lines. It is FOMO in China for sure. Not really any FOMO here yet.
After so long. Is Rivian worth holding if its current level breaks down? I looks cooked after its run. Many blessings.
What's up, Greg, man? What's up, Greg? Greg P? Yeah, it's Greg P, man. What's up, dude? Showing live. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I guess we could. I mean, what are we gonna do? Let's do a poll. Yeah, like market outcome of tariff of Supreme Court ruling. Market outcome of Supreme Court ruling of Trump's tariffs. How about that? Pump, dump. I could add a nothing burger option, right? Nothing burger. Yeah, whatever, man. Sure, start a poll. Market outcome of Supreme Court ruling of Trump's tariffs. I think that's decent. All right, there it is. Yeah, you got what happened, the CME, you have percentage margin increase now. It's no longer a static number. So it's like whatever your position is, your right margins are increased. Let me show you this if I can. I don't know if it's working right now. Is that working? No, it's not working. Hold on. I got this thing, dude. I got it. There it is. This is it, man. This is from the usmint.gov. To maintain transparency and positive customer experience, we're reaching out to share important updates. Due to metals cost, pricing adjustments are being evaluated across all numismatic products. In addition, rapidly rising silver prices may result in silver numismatic products being temporarily removed from sale while pricing is updated. Working expeditiously to update pricing in order to maintain product availability. All right, so chances are you're not getting more silver from the mint, the U.S. Mint, anymore right now. There's precedents. This has happened in 2011. I think it happened in 2008 briefly. Grok, I was saying. So you got that happening on top of. But see, that's the thing, right? That's what's so crazy about this. It's like, okay, CME, they keep raising margins. Okay, you got to have this much more money in your account to be able to utilize their leverage. And the price of silver keeps skyrocketing. And it's just like, okay, guess what, CME? You're scared. And this is not a levered run like in 1980, the Hunt brothers. This is not the 2011 run with speculators and retail. It's clearly not, because I don't think they've ever done that before. That type of move, even though I know they raise it all the time, but here we are. Price only pumps when they keep raising margin. So who knows what they're going to do tomorrow? I mean, they might eventually get it to where literally no one can afford to have a margin position on silver, and it might very well keep going up. And that is just indicative of the actual supply deficit we have right now. So anyway, okay. Time in the chat for silver. Talked about enough. The chain feels good. Feels like security. All right. Gold hit a fresh all-time high yesterday, but did pull back. Big nothing burger, indecision candle. And I adjusted kind of the channel here. All right. Just want you to think about, forget the Fibonacci for a sec. Get these moving averages out of the way too. So you get the channel and you got the bottom anchor points the same, but the top one now, pretty cool, right? Take your October 20th peak, and then you get heartline respect November and in December. And right now we are testing that heartline again. So if they ever break this midpoint of the channel, we could be targeting for like $4,900 to $5,000 on gold. You cannot imagine where silver is going to be if they ever break this heartline. So that's kind of the way maybe we could be looking at gold now, just because there's so much respect of the channel on the bottom side and the midpoint, the heartline. So that's where we're probably at, man. Everyone should have their alerts set up at 4639. You hear that 4640, 4639 beep alert. Something very magical is happening. They could be marking this thing up way higher. And then you've got the whole deglobalizing thing, right? Venezuela, Greenland, now Iran. I mean, it seems like they're slaughtering people in Iran. No one at these stupid college campuses are protesting that. Of course not. But their currency, the Iranian currency, collapsed. It's worth zero now. And that's probably just add on the layers of catalysts involved with why metals are pumping, why they're doing what they're doing. So much on geopolitical uncertainty going on right now. So gold and so okay, now let's go to Ethereum. I know people like, come on, dude, you look at Ethereum. There it is, man. Highest price since December 10th, highs of 2026. I have in the chat. 38 minutes to go to the daily close. Massive engulfing candle. And you're again, right? If you're above 3,000, you're just reasonably thinking here. The next major inflection points 35.20, 35.80. Let's see if they can test it. See if they can even get there. If they can, all right. If they can absorb the demand or absorb the supply that exists there, you could be targeting for $3,950 to $4,000, one at a time. But after so much consolidation, after this bullish butterfly hitting its harmonic optimum price, it's finally beginning to resolve more favorably to buyers, which is great. But you just, you don't know, man. It's all about the levels, and they did start favorably regarding 2,900. Great. So anything above 3,000, given a time, 35.20, 35.80, we'll go one at a time. Okay, one resistance at a time. People are going on X, people on other YouTubes, prized economists that are like, PhDs from Harvard, 10,000 Ethereum. Okay, great, dude. Like this here though, like in this little sanctuary, we're just going to go one level at a time. Okay. Because we're not trying to make predictions or calls ever. 3520, 3580 on deck. They break it. Okay. 3950 to 4K. Got it. The weekly though looks really good. Actually, I mean, like the weekly is like, oh, someone can actually set up a stop loss, an entry, and have reasonable take profits. And talking about 3930 up here, right? They bullish engulfed a couple weeks ago, indecision candle, and now you're confirming bullish engulfing candle all off of a key level, right? It's a very key 2,900 to 3,000 level. Look at it every single stream. And if you look at the weekly, you can have a hard target as a weekly trader of 3930 to 4K. Okay, simple enough. Bread and butter, no problem. So that means on the weekly, if you are an Ethereum weekly bro, from where you are right now, you have about 18% upside. So anyone with like a 2-time lever position, my God, man, there you go. Over 30% gains if you do it right. That's it. That's your Ethereum. Understandable. And Solana's the same way. It's like, okay, well, they held the level. They defended it. My God, it looked terrible for a minute, but then the buyers recaptured it. And here we are again. It is the same deja vu as we saw like 20 times last year at 135.81. Same thing. It's like, hey, you might be screwed on the monthly. They make a lower high than 250 on the weekly. Yeah, you're screwed. But that means like, what if they took this thing up to just the same place they take it every time, 189, 190? That seems like it would probably be the target here. But they could obviously still do something like this. This would be sick. This would be insane getting something like that. Oh my goodness. It would be just like you got in June. We'll see. But remember, like you do that and then, oh yeah, then it just does this. And then it's like, okay, it could be over then. You could be completely cooked at that point. So yeah, we've discussed the weekly on Ethereum and Solana. Not too bad. And XRP, they recapture that key level too. My goodness, what are they doing on silver, man? Why is it already up almost 1%? There's something serious, man. I'm telling you, the silver situation is the most fascinating thing I've ever experienced being involved with markets for 17 years. I guess going on 18 now. It's crazy. Never seen anything like it. Let's just go to it real quick. What are they doing? Like, just stop, man. Fill the gap. Stop being cute and fill the gap, man. Insane. Copper had something pretty good going on. I mean, you've already broken out. You're already trading above the July high. I'm going back and forth between crypto because they're both starting to get really interesting now, right? They're important. Like it's no longer, oh, crypto is just not doing anything. No, they're all trading above key levels now, and they're starting to be a little bit of some inkling of movement, but the metals here above that high from July and just sitting here. They even broke the channel, the original channel, held it and just like less than a cent away from all-time highs today and yesterday. And it's like at some point there's gonna be some resolution here, and we know what it is. Because it's the monthly. The monthly is the only time scale that matters on this chart. And it's this. It's like, bro, 631, we're waiting on 631. But if they break that, you're going to get this same type of mania you've had on silver. And that's like $9 plus. This is a huge development, man. We're talking like, what is that? 20 years of suppression of these metals. And now they're busting out. Now I get it. That's crazy, man. 3, 4, 5, going on 6. That's not that crazy. Going on 6 green candles in a row. But like, where's this green candle going to conclude? We got 16 days, 23 hours till it closes. So, circuit breaker on silver. What you talking about? We got limit ups, but that's like it's got to go up a certain percentage points in a very small period of time, and we have not seen a limit up yet on those markets. So no, I wouldn't worry about that, man. Wouldn't worry about it. Okay, so we're always alternating. Don't forget copper, man. That's all I can tell you. It's kind of been the last one that didn't have, and you know what's crazy? So CME, I told you, they changed the margin requirements for percentage of your position for gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and guess what? Not copper. You got to imagine if they're not doing it for copper, let's exploit the crap out of that and degen leverage copper. I guess that's let's just think about it, okay? I'm not saying you do that. I'm saying like there might be people out there with a lot of money that might want to do that. So let's see if they max lever copper with no consequence, no crazy margin requirements, and we pump this thing to kingdom come. Awesome. Okay, now we can switch it back. We can go to XRP, up 5%. My God, they're holding it. Look at that. Monthly, 18 days till the close here. Let's go to the daily. Okay, a re-breakout. They're trying to re-breakout of the channel. All right. I like the fact that there's just too much demand. I wish we could get to 196 again. It would be a wonderful level to be, constructing a trading plan. But maybe there's just too much demand. I mean, that's a lot of red candles. They might just be re-breaking out here. Too much demand where, let's see here. There is a level. I'm just showing you, okay? A candle low close from December were reversed to like an all-time high or close to it. See that candle close? I see a candle, a wick there. I see a spring back test of spring once and twice before a run to 265. I see more tests. I see a spring back test of spring in June before another all-time high. That level, chat, 207. There's something about it that's very real. I just showed you. It's not an opinion. It's not my opinion. It's literally what they do here. So I wonder if that's the golden ticket. Stop loss below 203, maybe, and just let it ride. 265 would be your target if that's real. Okay. I just showed you, man. It's not like, it's just, wow, that's interesting. Every time something positive correlates here, 207, you get huge runs. I'm wondering if they're going to repeat it. So pay attention to that level. Hype in the chat for crypto. Finally, dude. Oh my God. It's like, hey, it's cool though. Like, got my shoes on, man. Take my shoes off real quick. Yeah, it's cool that it's pumping, man. But like, dude, you're a crypto bro. You're like in the desert and you've like, oh my God, I got 3 drops of water on my tongue. And then like the metal bros who've been participating in metals for the past 2 months or more are like drowning in tendies. So yeah, I'm in chat. Okay. So those are your big cryptos. Let's look at these other metals real quick. Okay. You got platinum. They're holding, chat. They are holding the key level from 2008, the old all-time high. You got price contraction going on pretty much, right? Higher lows, lower highs. Get neutral structure going on. But dude, I wonder if it's real. If it's real, I will see you at probably $3,000. Just please don't forget how important this zone is. 2,400 to 2,300. It's March 2008. It's the candle close in the wick. That's why it's the major inflection zone. Historical. It's crazy. So if they're holding it right now, and it's not a joke fake out, it could be a fake out. Like, oh, they're just trying to, they could fail, and it comes way back down to like 1,900 again. Guess what? That's an incredible buying opportunity. Metals are in such a good trend that any major pullback you get on them, it's not going to be cycle trend reversing. It's going to be just DCA into dips on metals. Okay. But I'm saying, like, in the short term, if this is actually holding and they keep it up, you're probably looking at an impending breakout to all-time highs. Remember, one thing we've learned about platinum, it's the craziest thing. I'd never even imagine. I can't wrap my mind around the fact that if you want to have 1 kilogram of refined platinum, that's like 1 platinum bar well, like 300, no, like 32 ounces of platinum, a kilogram. It takes 300 to 400 tons of platinum of ore. They have to refine 300 to 400 tons just to make that little bitty kilogram bar. That to me is outrageous. I've learned that over the past couple months. And yeah, I wonder if, you know, it's just the price of these metals have been suppressed so long, they're going to finally reprice them, and $3,000, $4,000 platinum maybe. We'll see. And then palladium real quick. You got like a 13-year supply deficit on this one. Guess what? Trading above its 1820, 1850 levels. It's kind of like platinum. It is a platinum family member. But I'm just saying, right? Like, it's not an opinion here, okay? This is like, I'm letting you don't have to believe me, right? But I will show you why I say it's such an important level. And you'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, because he's literally showing me what happens here. Like, they first time, you know, it's resistance and then support, and then it runs to all-time highs, and then they lose it, they recapture it, then they look at all this positive price action here. They lose it, they recapture, reconfirm once and twice before it goes on to a new all-time high. Yeah. And then you get, oh, it has a collapses, and then tests, at least bounces there briefly, and then they lose it again, and then they recapture it, then they reconfirm it. There's what we're talking about. Palladium. And then they run it to the ultimate all-time high. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And then look, man, spring, back test to spring, before you get at least some rally, even though it was all over, you still got some sort of nice move once this happened. And then it became resistance, and then, you know, in 2022, and you never saw it again until now. And now they're trying to confirm it as support. And that's all we got. That's so anything above 1800, you just don't know how long it'll take before we'll see you at the 618, 2400 plus fresh multi-year highs. You just, yeah, good stuff going on here in these metals. And I don't want you to forget, you know, this is a TA channel. This is not a crypto channel. This is literally the markets across the markets. Okay. That's right. We already looked at Bitcoin. We looked at Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Come on, dude. You know, I mean, it's like, I do the thing for you. I look at them too. But don't get mad when we're looking at metal. I don't understand the mindset. You got to change your mindset. You have to. You're going to be looking at palladium almost like it's your favorite S coin. Oh my God, dude, palladium is pundy coin. Because of its structures and its trend and what it's doing, how it's correlating to key levels. It's pundy coin now, okay? You love pundy coin. Pundy coin's your favorite coin literally ever. So palladium's now pundy coin. I'm hypnotizing you. You're a crypto bro. You can't make money because you're just sitting in crypto. Platinum palladium is VeChain now. It's ZRX now, dude. It's Ondo coin, bro. Okay. You're now hypnotized. You now will do thy bidding. Okay. Oh, look at 10. Chat, 10. Come on. All-time highs up 3.26%. 10. Blowing up, man. Never before in history, 113.17 until today. Beautiful. Aluminum chat. Nearing that target area, that 3220 from October 2021. Let's go. We're closing in. What happened today? Highest daily candle close confirmed since April 22nd, 2022. Repeating, of course. You break that, straight up and down, 3,700 would be your target on aluminum. I don't care if you don't care. I don't care. Like, you should care. But I remember, you're hypnotized now. So remember, aluminum is now Pepe coin. Yes. Rare earth and strategic metals. Highest daily candle close seen. You can't believe it. Since February 14th, 2023. Multi-year highs on the close today on REMX. After trade setup. Wonderful P&L right now. What more can you ask for? It's insane. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, the cryptos, man, they're pumping, man. Like Cardano. Holy, I mean, dude, it's great. Big engulfing candle. They're recapturing 41.3 cents. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I mean, there could be upside if they're actually going to turn it around on Bitcoin and Ethereum. ERC20 tokens. Look, it's like is it a dragon? It's a downtrend dragon. But look at the divergence. It's just there, chat. It is there. Buyer or sellers are exhausted according to the daily oscillators. Okay. So I wonder the extent of the rally. If we're fortunate sons, you'd think at least the supply line 60 cents. But if things get crazy, maybe 64 cents. That'd probably be your target area if this divergence plays out and there's good performance, and that's dependent on the majors. Nice, dude. Okay. Type in the chat. Dogecoin up by 8.5%. I mean, look, let me show you here. What is this? 13.5 cents. Swing low from 2021. Swing high, swing low. It's a really big deal. April, they held it. They recaptured it, and they're reconfirming with the nice engulfing. So maybe you got a chance here. Broke the downtrend. Topped out in September last year. All right. Good for now. But yeah, it's harder. It's just harder to trust crypto, man. It just is harder. It'll set you up like, oh, it looks so good today. And then tomorrow, oh, well, everything's down. The tariff stuff. Like, oh, God. Like, this is like right here. One thing I'll tell you right now, man. Like, it is so hard to trust this breakout on the spider, the S&P futures. It is very difficult. I look at this like, I don't believe you. I am Will Ferrell and Anchorman. Don't believe you yet. It is too methodical. Just too, like, I've seen this before. I've seen this episode. I'm Leo DiCaprio on the couch. Wait a second. Seen this. It's 1, it's 2, it's now the rule of 3 locally. And you look at the MACD and it's like, wait, it's like triple bearish divergence developing. All at slightly above a 1618. They broke out, man. I am sketched out by this. I think you should be sketched out too and reluctant. I think you shouldn't be like, oh, all in on the spider. I would just be really careful here. We could read it out. I could try to read it out for you, okay? Let me see if I can, okay? For the peoples. We'll see. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Okay, all right. We know about the Supreme Court ruling on Trump's tariffs. Polymarket got this thing. Polymarket, the public thinks 76% chance the Supreme Court is going to rule them illegal. Okay, not good. After the ruling, Trump will have to pay back hundreds of billions of dollars, apparently. Hopefully, like if they do rule it illegal, they would say like no one has to pay anything back. It's just going forward. That would probably be the least damaging thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's what we got, man. And then you've got stock trading gonna be banned from Congress soon. Who knows if that's gonna do anything? But yeah, I'm kind of sketched here, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like being cautious here. Nothing wrong with staring at a slight. It could be what I'm thinking. It's setting up for what is called an upthrust, a UT. An upthrust is when a breakout occurs temporarily, but the breakout cannot be sustained. And the sellers recapture the breakout level. So you get this, and then it is a false bullish breakout, confirmed upthrust. Well, the upthrust is confirmed when they come and back test the resistance, and then it's lower. I am just That is, it's just not a, this is not like, hey man, I'm a swing trader. This is not where you take fresh longs at all. I don't care if it breaks upward. Sometimes it happens like that, but this is like, you're just staring at possible pain. But yeah, in before 7K, I know. Well, they already hit 7K. Great, man, but it's real. Like they hit 7K and then it's over, maybe. Just be cautious, man. NASDAQ. Look, I'll show you what's going on in the 4-hour, dude. Look, it's too controversial. It's too much for me, man. Too much risk technically for me to be like kind of wanting to be involved with this right here. I know it can break upward. I know. That's okay, man. You don't have to be in on, oh my God, it broke upward. Wow, I made money on a coin flip. Woo! Like that's not like what we try to do here. And so you're just, look at the price action correlation to this November 5th peak, 25.8. They're breaking it. They're holding it. Their tweets are topping it on the 4-hour. It's holding. I think they're awaiting tomorrow. And if things don't go well, it's looking not good to me. I think there's bearish divergence in the 4-hour here. I think they failed to break out. And if it breaks upward, by God, congratulations to everyone on, you know, staring into the face of this price action and some bearish divergence and it going the complete opposite way. That's awesome. I'm just not going to fool me here. Not a fan. But here's the thing I hope it blasts upward and we're at all-time highs literally tomorrow for your sake. That's it.
Sharknonymous tipped $25. SESAI, it seems to be doing that thing rare parrot party parrotster.
Sharknonymous, thanks for the parrotsters or something. Thank you, dude. We'll take a gander. All right. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from. I'm just trying to be like devil's advocate for you. All right, man, I want to FOMO. But like, dude, Microsoft today was the biggest tell for me. Like, unless it's a big fake out, I have big concerns. I'll just show you real quick, man. I know it recovered a little bit. I know they're holding, dude. It's a big support here. It's Vincent, man.
At Vincent LeChapelle, 7432 super chatted $71.85. Hey Mitch, I know it's not metal, but can we look at CL on NYSE? The weekly if possible. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, Vince, man. Leroy Jenkins. Vincent coming in 194.55 on the week. Weekly top Jesus for super chats. Gomi. Weekly top Jesus for just stream elements tips. Thank both of y'all. I don't know if Gomi's in here today, but I really appreciate being just the largest contributors of this live stream, you know, ongoing for I think weeks now, you know, y'all carrying it. Very grateful. 100% crowdsourced, man. No ads, no monetization, no affiliate marketing links, no sponsors. It's just y'all. So I'm very grateful. So what happened today on Microsoft? Sorry, I'm trying to think. MicroStrategy. Microsoft lowest daily candle close confirmed since June 6th.
At Wits 97 super chatted $49.99.
Boom.
Shout out to Gomi for DGXX. I think it's gonna be a hit. Can you take a look?
So far.
Thanks, Mitch.
So far, so good on DGXX. Let's freaking go, dude. Woods, man, thanks so much for the pity. Much love. I don't know how close you are to Vincent. But Kang, man, Kang. Another ongoing, amazing contributor to this channel, sponsor of this channel. So we have like 6-7 month lows on one of your biggest market drivers. And the price action that we've been identifying so far, playing out pretty well. Like, we're trying to identify what they're doing. Lack of demand, inability from buyers to test resistance again, confirming that, falling below the 200 moving average again, and now it's manifested into the lowest daily close in half a year. And what are they doing? They're taking it down to 467.56, a swing high and old all-time high from July 2024. If you can't hold that, it's an easy ride. No, undeniable target of 455. That will be on deck. So you better not lose this, but it's not looking good. In fact, a bearish wave structure, I think, has developed. And I think you have actually maybe broken the bad action magnet move today. We're talking about deep wave, bearish wave structure. You got a 786 on the B point. That's not good. In this context, it's terrible. You got a lower high on the C point. That's very real and not good. And what does that mean? Minimum 1272. 1272. Minimum target of 460. Yeah, 457. But if things get bad, 1414, it's a 453. And if you get a 1618, you could be targeting for 448. I would be really careful, man. Market driver looking like this, dude. And then meta looks real bad too. Starting to look like pukey. They started puking today on that one. I mean, just be careful here, man. It might be telling us something. A big correction on deck. And we know on the weekly, it's already been there, man. The Eye of Sauron, the Tara of Beradur, they broke it, and they've just been confirming the neckline, the confirmation line is resistance, and now they can't even do it. And now you're down here testing this last support resistance. And if they lose it, way more downside in order. Okay, just keeping you apprised of the situation. Different world from metals. It definitely looks, I mean, crypto looks a little more promising than Microsoft right now. Jeez. Okay. We'll keep the situation monitored on Microsoft. Not looking good, man. None of the Mag 7 really did well today outside of Google. Google made a fresh all-time high. It did pull back off its highs, but incredible, man. Just, you wonder though, this gap, is that an exhaustion gap? No volume on the gap. You know, the gap's going to fill, probably going to fill tomorrow. Okay. So that would be, if they gap it down, then we have ourselves a bearish abandoned baby. So let's just, again, caution practiced on a gap up like that. It was really nice. It was spectacular, but I don't know, man. That tariff stuff tomorrow and the way the spider looks with the upslipping consolidation, that rising wedge stuff without that bearish divergence of visible, apparent, evident on the daily. I'm just, caution, man, caution. Shooting star, yeah, I mean, it could be if tomorrow we get a lower close than today's close, it would be shooting star, sure. Green shooting star, but that's okay. Those are real too. So Nvidia, another market driver. Guess what happened? Silver. Oh my God. Oh, I think I just died. Okay. So silver eclipsed Nvidia and market cap yesterday. And silver, I think, briefly at 89.10 or 89.15, it hit $5 trillion market cap. But I don't think there was anyone around to screenshot on the, what is it, companiesmarketcap.com. No one was around. You're at 4.936 trillion right now. See that, dude? 32 trillion on gold. There it is on silver, number 2. And then Nvidia, 4.5 trillion. Then Google finally made eclipse 4 trillion. I think it was yesterday. And then Apple, no, 3.857 trillion. Then Microsoft losing market cap. Amazon, there's Bitcoin, 1.9 trillion. Maybe we're going to get, I think we get to 100K, we'll be back to 2 trillion, right? Probably. We will see. We got less than 8 minutes to the daily close. We got, what does that mean? We got less than 8 minutes to the highest daily candle close of 2026. Multi-month highs. Type in the chat. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, the bell. So thanks for being here. Okay, we're just trying to look at everything. It's really gloomy and rainy, as you can see, low visibility. That's all rain out there. It's all rain, man. But I like it because it's a good change up from what we typically get. And it's just very, in wintertime, it's very boring weather. There's no rain. It's like a desert. But I like this change up. It's beautiful. It's still beautiful. You'll never, this view will always be amazing. So Nvidia, they're holding 183.40 for now, but they're still unable to make any higher highs. Not yet, but This one, this Chop City, they've been consolidating since August. Chop City. So I hope it holds. I just don't know. Like it's like sometimes it's just like you look most of the time you're gonna go to a chart, any given chart on any given market, any given day, and most of the time you're not gonna have like an edge. Like, oh, it is implied that this level will hold. I don't know. Like especially tomorrow, tariffs and stuff. At this point, we don't know when the heck, after all what we're doing geopolitically, when's China gonna invade Taiwan? When's that coming? When's that bomb gonna go off and kill the semiconductor market? That's gonna be like D-Day for semis. Anyway, okay. Been live now, almost an hour. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's look at the DXY, the US dollar currency index that did recapture the 200 moving average. That's nice. But I wonder if it's done here or if we're going to revisit 97 again. I think you got a golden cross, which doesn't mean crap right now. Okay, who cares about a golden cross on the DXY? But yeah, you did get it. Well, yeah, you got it. It was actually around Christmas. But so much more needs to happen. Maybe they're pivoting it. Okay, random R2D2. Thank you for the R2D2s. 97.91, the swing low from April. It's kind of confirmed as support, and now you're rallying again. So I wonder if they're going to put in a higher low. It would be again, the analyst in me, the harmonic bro in me would prefer right here because you get an 886 retrace from the low to high. You'd get that predictable pattern, the one that, oh yeah, there's the M shape, of course, instead of, oh well, it's kind of not really an M shape because it's not deep enough yet, but they held support. Okay, DXY. I think the yen collapsed. Japanese yen. Oh yeah, dude. Ooh, nasty. What happened to the Japanese yen? It was the lowest daily candle close since July 10th, 2024. So we got like 1.5 year lows on the yen. It is imploding. Yeah, good luck. The M shape, it played out. Maybe they're going for a type 2 return, but the way their yields are blowing up, I don't know if you can trust a type 2 here. I would just be really cautious. Not looking to trade the yen. All right. Your yen might be getting smashed even more. Sorry, dude. I had a really hard workout the past couple of days, today and yesterday. So I'm just dead right now, man. You should be too, okay? You should be taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul. It's the only way to live life, man. You gotta have balance. What good is having money, making money, if the vehicle that you use sucks? Oh, you're obese, you're overweight, you have high blood pressure. Dude, you gotta get out of that, man. You gotta find a way to change. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? The cost of staying the same definitely outweighs the cost of change. And that's what like got me back into, over 2 years ago. Like I didn't really care that much, whatever, here and there. Oh, yeah, I'll get some stuff, whatever. No, man, I made a change. I look at myself and I'm like, it's costing me too much staying the same. So it outweighed the cost of change. And now I've changed. And here I am. And I'm so happy for it. Years later, I feel great. My life is more regulated, more balanced. And I think if you aren't involved doing that, I think you really should do that. Okay. Hey man, you watch me every day. You're influenced by me. I am being your influencer, right? Pundicoin is now metal. You will get in shape if you're not in shape. If you're in shape, you will stay in shape. You will be healthy. You will live a long, fulfilling, happy life. You have been influenced by me. I'm your influencer or something. Okay. Speaking of influencer memes, dude, holy crap. For the first time ever, chat, I had something go viral on X. It's the dumbest thing ever. It is the dumbest tweet maybe I've ever made. crypto was a psyop to make you not buy metals. I had Chalen make this guy like blinged out in gold because gold started running. I don't know, it was like a year ago. And so X had never seen this meme before because it came from our community. And dude, look at it. It's still going too. It's got 226,000 views, 6,600 likes, 259 bookmarks, 513 retweets, and then 203 comments, man. It's like, what the? Just for that. And it's like, dude, we'll post like, remember ACHR? I think that got like 25,000 views or whatever. That like, it doesn't get better than this on ACHR, right when it was poised, G-Dog member. But dude, this is another level of virality that I ever am privy to. So cool stuff, man. Just letting you know, whatever. Hilarious though. And then you know what's stupid, dude? You know what's so dumb about all this? Let me show you this, man. I think this is a great meme. Like, what the heck, dude? You want to see the difference? You want to see how stupid the internet is? This is me. This is my brain, okay? Same brain that was the other one that went viral, 200,000. Look at this. Me opening my grandma's drawer of sterling silver cutlery in 2026. And it's like all the aristocrats, because each one is the piece of cutlery, right? That's all of them. How is that not hilarious? How's the other one go viral and this one gets 1,000 views? Like, not even any of my of my subs on Twitter or X even saw this or even looked at it. And it's like, you gotta be kidding me, man. That is meme-tastic. Okay. I'll never understand, really. I think it's just a numbers game and eventually you hit, dude. Okay. So we'll take a gander at a couple of requests we had. Let's take a look at well, yeah, we can look at Rivian real quick. Whatever. Rivian update. Yeah, man, I don't think you have anything to worry about on Rivian. You know, the thing is about these pullbacks you receive on them are buying opportunities. You lost 1927. You did. It's key level. They couldn't hold on to it. But look where you're at, man. Look at the moving averages. You're losing the 20. Who cares? You lose the 20 in uptrends all the time. You're going to go test that 50. You lose 50. That's still kind of okay. Like, I think this thing could go to 1567. Easy. What if they hold it successfully? Buying opportunity. So fret not. Yes, you are pulling back right now, but the trend is still very much intact. You just made the highest high you had seen since December of 2023. We're talking 3-year? Whatever. 3-year, 2-year highs. Okay. How about, so yeah, over 2-year highs. And you'll probably put in the highest low of the uptrend wherever this concludes the sell-off or this consolidation. But nah, it's like, you're crazy to get out of Rivian just because it's not doing what you want in the short term right now. So I think like patience on Rivian. And if it pulls back even more, dollar cost average buying opportunities. I think this eventually goes $25, $30, $40 eventually. But dude, again, I always said you had to give me time. If you don't give me enough time, nope, you lose. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying, man? Patience. Nothing changed. Okay. Nothing changed. How old am I, Harry? What's your social ID or social security number, Harry? I'm an old man now, okay? People in the chat know. Ask them. What's this poll looking like? Market outcome of Supreme Court ruling of Trump's tariffs. Pump. 45% of y'all say pump. Wow. And then pretty much the same. Dump 28%, Nothing Burger 27. It's stupid because like I don't forecast, I don't guess, you know. Yeah, I guess everyone thinks it's gonna dump because there's a high probability it's gonna dump and it's gonna pump, right? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, betting against Trump typically doesn't go well, does it? Mr. Bastion, I'm not an economist. I don't really know. I mean, you all know the real economy out there. Like most people are struggling tremendously. Good luck with the job market. Good luck buying a home, especially if you're young. Gen Z is checking out. They're no longer taking work seriously because they don't feel like they'll ever be able to secure the American dream, which is like buying a home, starting a family, being able to afford it. So things like the real economy, like not the stock market, right? Oh, not the metals market. Just the overall economy is terrible. Young people are really, really screwed right now. And I don't know how it gets better. With AI singularity coming, it's like your window for making life-changing money, it's narrowing. Yeah, really tough, man. Like you can't be in the 1950s and start a seed company. Oh, dude, I'm gonna like just like sell seeds, or I'm gonna like start a shoe shop. You can't do any of that anymore. You can't even code now. Coding's just done, dominated by AI, right? You're not getting a job. You're not getting a job doing that stuff now. So I really don't know what to tell you. Like that, what do you think like this is? Like swing trading world? This is it. This is like not, I'm not saying like, okay, this is your life. You go all in on swing trading. This is a way to supplement and engage. Like while you're working one of those jobs on the side, you're also growing your portfolio, applying what I'm teaching here every day for 8 years. What's up, guys? Crypto, man. Hold on a sec.
Hi, Mitch.
There you
Thank
go.
you for your dedication and honesty. Can you take a look at the good old Nat?
Nat, dude. Yeah, Nordic truckers. Holy crap, man. That is a asset I have not heard about or seen in a long, long time. Cars Crypto. Thank you, dude. Listen. Wow. But yeah, man, like this, like I'm saying, like, no, not everything. This is not the end all be all, but it's like it can help. And there are many people in this community that showed up here, knew nothing, and now they've been here for years. And this has been a very valuable tool in their life. And their lives have flourished from coming here for the first time.
Looks nice, I think. Happy to be here.
It's go, man. Thanks, 25. Fuel cell. We'll look at it. Thank you, dude. I think I looked at that in a minute. So, but that's all I'm saying, man. All I'm saying, like, this is everyone's got to be their own financial advisor since 2020. Everyone. Like the amount of monetary debasement, it's so aggressive now and it's accelerating so rapidly. Like you have to be able to somehow find a way to make some money and then begin to participate in the financial markets, own instruments that can at least keep up with or outrun inflation. Because if you don't, you're doomed. You'll be in Minneapolis with blue hair and getting paid $150 a day by George Soros to, protest ICE. That's your life. If you don't find a way. Where'd my music go, man? Hold on. The end already? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I mean, these requests are starting to pile up, so. What's up, Curl Creed, man? What's up, dude? What's up, Chewy Banana? Alec, Louisiana. Man, some of y'all been here a long time. Appreciate y'all. Eric, Caffeine, my man. Met Eric Caffeine down in Biloxi. Played some poker together. It was fun. Crazy thing, man. Like, new memories were all of a sudden ancient memories. Dude, I got so sick on that trip. And I took my M5. I was getting sick. And I was like, oh my God, dude. I need to go now back to Birmingham from Biloxi and be sick as F at home, because I cannot be sick as F here. And with that, as the sickness was overtaking me, I was going like 150 miles an hour straight up an interstate at 2 a.m, middle Mississippi. It was crazy.
Eggs Denny tipped $25.
Eggs Denny.
Real economy is cooked. Bless,
Yeah.
I bagged a job after a layoff and found your channel right before.
Boom.
Dealer's choice, my GP sent blessings.
Eggs Denny, thanks 25, dude. Yeah, we'll do a dealer's choice. For sure, dude. George Soros cut the music. Yeah, he probably owns the music, dude. Cinematics said, Mitch saved my bloodline. We love you. The love is mutual. Okay. You know the love's mutual, dude. It's cinematic. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Tangia, people tipping for that. If you hear that, it's like someone's tip. They're contributing to the stream. So you hear it. Don't be too weirded out. But that's funny. Yeah. Wow, dude. Bitcoin's daily. Highest daily candle close. Confirmed. 2026. Same with Ethereum. There it is, man. Highest level since mid-November. So all you can think is reasonably like target 99.3. The next inflection point at some point. Okay. Don't go to Birmingham, England. No, I'm not, dude. No thanks, man. Unless I got my, crusade armor on. Saying day is full, whatever. Okay. Let's get to more of these. SES AI. SES AI Corporation. Nah, it was good. Not anymore. I don't know, man. Right now, if I can... It's not the best. Okay? It's not the best. Like, hey, man. If this thing was at 134, I'd feel a lot better about it. I'd like a deeper retrace, the 200 at a key inflection point back from May 2023. I'd be down. If this structure was developing there, I'd probably like it more. But at this point, I mean, yeah, there's this local level of 193 that they're holding, but I just don't think it's deep enough. So it'd be a pass for me. I wouldn't construct a trading plan here. I wouldn't take a long on this yet. It's not to say that they can't rally it here, but you've already had the buying climax. They up thrusted, they back tested the big resistance as resistance again. You made a lower low, lower high, and now you're making a higher low, maybe a lower high or the same high. And you got a bearish engulfing candle today. I mean, it could hold for sure. It could. I just think I would like 134. If you were gonna be playing the correction, 134 would be better for the same type of structure developed down there. Okay, but yeah, you could just maybe stop loss. You wouldn't want to end up below 176, maybe. Okay, you requested it, so I'm just looking at it for you. Lifetime trend sucks, but yeah, they are holding here. Let's see, we got a man. See, that's the problem. You still have like a demand line that's lower. You see the test there. It's just nothing's really lining up. Like the stars don't align on this one, which is fine. Okay, it's more of a coin flip, if anything. Okay. Shark Anonymous, thank you. Seems to be doing the thing. Could be. I mean, again, above 196, maybe. Maybe they're going to hold it successfully. Who's to say they can't? They could. It's been uptrending, right? It's been uptrending. It's coming, man. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Let's friggin' go, dude. I'm in the chat.
Gomi tipped $100. Signed up for my second year in Citadel. Found you through Champion Vibe in 2021 while I was in the Marine Corps. I spent every duty shift and break locked on your streams. You are genuinely changing lives with education, Mitch. Thanks for everything.
Dude, Gomi, never was in the military, but hoorah to you, right? Hoorah. Thank you so much for your service to our country. I know everyone else in this chat that's in the US anyway appreciates you and what you did. But like, because of you, I can sit on my stupid butt and do this. So I'm very grateful. Have people like you out there that love this country enough to serve, and I get to do this, and you know, so thank you, man. Well, people like you are, you know, giving me more fulfillment than I could ever make, or I could ever get from just making money, right? Like making money trading, okay, but like to have a community of people, we all have the same goal, which is just a better life, right? Better livelihoods. I think this is a good way. Like this is like an incredible hobby for that. Like people play golf. Hey man, I like looking at charts like an autist. A lot of people here that you found me, you do too. And we find commonality in that. So thanks, man, for the 100. And that just increases your session top weekly. Jesus 175 on the week. Thank you, dude. You, Vincent Witz, and everyone else. You're gonna make me cry, man. Okay. So the next one was oh, Vince wants CL. CL. Colgate palm olive or crude oil futures. Oh, it's gonna be Colgate palm olive. Yeah, they finally turned it around, man. Yeah, we looked at it, but they did something else, man. We looked at it, it looked like an inverse head and shoulders, and then they you see what they did? They like kind of retested that shoulder, no harm, no foul, and now look at it accelerating multi-month highs, highest level since September today, and running to, you know, the 200 moving average, running to $85, 86.43. So they just, yeah, the inverse head and shoulders never really became invalid. It just needed a second test. Sometimes you get those checkbacks. That's fine. But it was all like to the level here, right? The swing high in 2017, 2018, 2020, big inflection zone. So yeah, you got to, I don't know, man, like your upside seems pretty limited here. Like they could just take it to $85 and reverse it again. So it's been in a nasty kind of corrective down, like a downtrend for a while now. Like you could probably plot a channel here, something like that of it. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, so nearing a supply line, nearing an overhead resistance, nearing the 200 moving average, just a lot of adversity, right? So I think you might have some limited upside here. If they could ever break $87, oh my goodness, could be a huge breakout. But for now, you can see the channel, the trend you're in. Just because it's rallying doesn't mean like you're in an uptrend, or even if you ran a little higher, you're not in an uptrend. You're still in kind of a longer term, multi-year downtrend for now. So good to see. Yeah, but it's nice to see like TA respect at a key level. Sometimes it's not perfect. Sometimes they do. They have to make sure it's real again, and they did, and you're rallying off of that. It's cool. Very cool, man. Hope y'all are having a good Tuesday evening. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button, the bell. So thanks for being here. Have been the chat, man. Okay, and then Wits wanted CE, so we go from CL to CE. Celanese Corporation. Oh yeah, no, remember this one. It's been a while, but we type 2'd it. Looks like we got a type 2. Holy crap, man. So type 1 reaction, maybe reaction, type 2, lower low. Maybe we do have it going on, man. CE's mom got it going on. Lower low, really nice divergence, man. Beautiful divergence, right? Yeah. It's like right here. The low, the lower low, higher levels. Look at that inexistent negative momentum. So, thing about it is we got some big resistance upon us. So you don't have like unlimited upside potential or really good upside potential. Like this level is going to be definitely where there's going to be some supply. I mean, the swing high back from 2008, 11, 12. Look at that. 2014 and multiple times. Got spring back test in 2015, 2020. It's not going to be easy. So you just maybe have the harmonic framework completing, and maybe that it turns into something. But for now, you're up against the 200 moving average, tested it for the first time.
Futures.
First time since July 2024 today. Holy crap. What was that? Excuse me? Would you call me? Oh, Joseph, thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at cattle futures. Sure, whatever. Yeah. Cattle futures, man. Dude, why is silver at over $88 again? The gap's there. It should be done for now, right? They're raging. Well, CME's raising margin requirements by percentage to your position. This thing should be cooked, man, right? It's over for silver. No way. It could go higher. Sell it off, man. Yeah, so you kind of got something maybe going on here. I wonder, the lower low is kind of weird. Kind of like when the type 2 is the same. But yeah, you could be looking at a massive look, man, like history shows you 2007 and 8, 2011, 2012, this zone down here, it is proven to be if the price action correlates well enough. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, okay, holy crap, man. Holy crap. Let me show you here. All right. 2012, Alabama, reigning national champions in college football. And at that time, you had like a bullish bat pattern here. You had like a type 1, type 2, maybe higher low. And then that like ushered in like a run that took you to like all-time highs eventually, man. So just think about, like, that's where you kind of are. You're just at this M shape. They're not able, see, I wish they were testing 31, 32 bucks, but they're not. So it's all completing above that zone. So it's okay. It could be end all be all. They could reverse it, but I'd still like to see a higher high. Like, you're not putting in any higher highs yet. There's a lot more work that needs to be done, but yeah, it looks like sellers being exhausted. This could maybe run to $50, $53. Okay. Thank you so much, Witsman. Kimmy S, thanks for the sub on YouTube. The next one is Nordic American tankers, excuse me. My God. The uptrend continues, man. They whipsawed it on both sides now. Good God. At least been here at some point. What was that? Was that Gummy? It didn't play the sound. Sorry, man. It doesn't do that one on my other screen. Hold on. Yeah, freaking Gummy, man. SFMNES, Evasource. Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for the 50. Boom. Oh, you just, oh, yeah, I guess you eclipsed, Vincent earlier, but, looks like you're the overall session top on the weekly right now. Took out Vincent on this stream. Thank you, dude. Okay, man, it's still raining out there. So dreary looking, but my God, portfolio's not the same. Okay, here's your NAT. Yeah, it's been kind of uptrending since April, since the tariff. What's up, Wits, man?
At Wits97 super chatted $49.99. Mitch working overtime.
Bro. Dude, ever since I got back from New Year's, y'all been putting me to work. It's been paying off. Some of these setups and like out the gate doing pretty well. Thank you, Wits, man. Whoa, Wits just took out Vincent. Okay, Wits is now the session top weekly Jesus of super chats. $239.94. Let's freaking go, dude. Vincent, you have been supplanted, unfortunately. I didn't even know that was coming. No one did. So, Nordic American tankers, it's been running, target, I guess 446 if they can sustain it here. But you are, it's kind of a range bound asset at this point. I mean, I think your upside potential at this point is 446. They break it 516 maybe. You look at maybe like the monthly or something if it looks interesting. Monthly. Let's just have some fun here. All right, this maybe that. I mean, it is kind of interesting, right? Where it's a terrible trend, I guess. But hold on, let's see. Fibonacci wise, low to high. Not even. I mean, they can't even. Yeah, it doesn't even work. Okay, so they're putting in a higher low for the first time ever, man. So maybe it's real. Maybe there's something to that swing low on the monthly from April, like, you know, and maybe they're gonna. I think like
So please.
Yeah, Carl, we'll look at it for sure. I think we're just going in order. But yeah, I think it might be next or something. Thank you, dude. That a joint. So 480, you got to target that first, and if they break that $6, maybe they break $6, and well, like $7, and then 975 after that. So who knows? What that represents. If the higher load there, I mean, yeah, it's typically more than before, but you don't know if it's going to be stuck in this range forever for a long time. Opportunity cost weighs in, can't make money on it. It's going to hit those levels and then return back to 250. And then like, it's like 8 months, 10 months, a year and a half later. And you're just like, oh God, man, just doing the same thing. Could be that way. So who knows? Meh. Good uptrend, I guess, since April. Sure. Of 2025. Okay, let me see what's next. Sorry, I was just looking at the literally, Carl, fuel cell was next. And I'll show you real quick. See where we were at? We were at wait. Look at this. I'll show you. What's up, Popcat? See that good old Nat? Looked at Nat, and then you were next. Fuel cell, boom. Popcat continues to go. What are you trying to say? Popcat's been mooning or something? Boring Finance, you did not miss a stream. You're just really late. I've been live now an hour and a half. So, just trying to get really hungry. Should I eat steak tonight? Like a nice steak? Bro? Maybe? You'll have to convince me, though. Okay. Well, fuel cell, you know, I know it bounced at a 786 at 200. It never completed the M shape. It looked good. Most of what we want, we don't get. But if we can get it, we can take crazy action on it. And that's the way it works. So yeah, they ran it up, made a higher low. So this is like, you still want that, but maybe you're not going to get it. But they did put in a lower high than previous high. So I guess if it stays above 691, you might be okay, but I'm still looking at it like an incomplete M shape where the best entry ever on this one would be like 450. You get that shark completing. If you got a type 2 return, it'd be even better. It'd be that deep retrace after the one low, the same low, right? And then you get a slightly higher low with the M shape involved. That would be like amazing for a bottoming structure. I just don't see, like, they tried to break resistance and they failed, and there's now less than before involved, and it's looking like they want to test 691 again, and if that doesn't hold, it's gonna probably be an easy 450 in time. So I can't really sign off on this one yet. Carl, man, dude, what is silver doing, chat? Silver alert going up 88.31, bro. I'm telling you, like, they're crazy. These Asians, they do not care about CME margin requirement increases. They don't care. Look at them. Up 1.52% on the new day. It's beautiful, though. Hype in the chat for physical silver. Let's go, dude. Carl, I appreciate it, man. Exit anyone's dealer's choice. Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice, he said. Well, can I just go back to DGXX? Can I do that one? because like someone requested it, but dude, all right, I want to show you why I want to go back to DGXX and make this dealer's choice kind of, because I was looking at the 3-day. I posted the trade setup on the 3-day. I was looking at the weekly. They looked really good. But then I go to the daily and it's like, I said, like, I think on the 3-day, there's no harmonic, just an 886 retrace. But then I go to the daily and I'm like, wait a second. There it is. It's literally textbook. Unreal. You got yourself the shock. And so it's like, so this is exactly where you want. You got the trend on your side. You got the key level tested. You got the rally, the highest high, then a big drawdown, but it's an 886 retrace. And it's like the M shape completes there. It's like, that's where you manage your risk. It's so easy. Oh no, you lose the support. Your stop loss gets triggered. You move on. Minimal losses. But we know the upside potential, if it's real, is so high. It's like back to 681 plus. Trend is your friend. Higher highs, higher lows. Value perceived pullback. Like, that's what you do. Like on Rivian, like the trend's your friend. You're in an uptrend. And if you're able to get a deep retrace on Rivian, you add more. So I just like this one. I know it's up. It's up like immediately, right? In 2 days. This thing's up 10% since the trade setup was posted. We looked at this Sunday night into Monday. It was Sunday night before the week started. And then here we are 10% up. Which, you know, and it's up 1.9% after hours. But I don't even care, right? It's like, understand like where this thing is. I know it's getting off of the best entry levels. But even here, there's still like 120% upside on this thing. It's so crazy. That's dealer's choice, man. Love it. Uh-oh, S&P futures pumping. Not good. Not good, men. For tomorrow. Just kidding. I don't know. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, we're good. Let's see here. Checking out the dealer's choice. Okay. I mean, we can look at live cattle futures. You didn't meet the minimum criteria, but we'll still look at it just for the memes. It's not a formal look. Okay. I'm just going to look at it because I'm in a good mood. Yeah. Live cattle futures. It's insane, man. Like they're attempting a big rally here. Now it still could be screwed. Like this is stuff you get sometimes. You get big drawdowns, violent ones, and then they rally it. What is going on? Oh. Sorry. I don't know what I did. Yeah, so you just kind of like reflexive rally off key level. Okay. You have no edge. You're not recapturing the previous swing highs yet. Looks to the extent of the rally, they could take it 242, 247. You don't know if what they're going to do is like, oh, it's a deep 886 retrace and it's over, right? You don't know yet. Because that a lot of times can happen, like dead cat bounces, but they're like more deep dead cat bounces. They're like dead lion bounces. Well, yeah, it's nice rally. It's highest daily candle close since October 23rd. So you have like 4-month highs or something going on. Highest level of 2026 closed today. So steak. I was talking about steak. You requested steak, and here it is. Still extremely expensive steak. That's why you're going to own financial instruments that can keep up with outrun inflation so you can continue to eat steak, because steak's going to leave you behind. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on, dude. It keeps muting. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the metal or something, you know what I'm saying, dude? Oh my God. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. Join the Discord. You get, I mean, there's educational resources in there. I mean, I notify you when I go live personally. YouTube will fail to notify you. You'll miss the live streams. It's just a really active and special community with a lot of really good people. All right. Family friendly, family oriented. Okay. It's not weird. Sometimes, you know, it can be, but it's just a good place. It's almost like an online fraternity for people who care about traditional technical analysis and financial markets. That's all it is. I don't know why you wouldn't join the Discord. The educational resources tab is worth it alone. Like if you're like trying to get your feet wet and learn about this foreign language we call technical analysis, lots of jargon, lots of terminology, get in there. That's how you're gonna learn. And a lot of helpful people. You ask questions in the general chat about actual technical analysis, people are gonna answer to the best of their ability and help you. So I don't know why you wouldn't be there. You're crazy to not be in my Discord. So bro, what is going on? 1.7% up on silver. We gotta look at it again. This is crazy. Something's going on, man. Like the most incredible thing I've ever seen on financial markets is happening on silver. Now, let me show you a couple meme things, meme ideas. Okay, it doesn't mean much or anything, but bro, let me show you. I posted this originally last week, and it was just what if the wave structure, and it's turning out to be the 1618. Okay, this is the only pattern completion zone Fibonacci node, the 1618, because the 886 on the B point with the higher low on the C point. There is no controversy. You don't stop at the 1272. According to Scott Carney's research, right? He researched throughout the entire 90s to come up with this stuff. Okay, put his life work and research into this, and so there's an 886 on the B point. The pattern becomes, I mean, typically you see a bigger run to the last of the inner fib nodes from 1272, 1618. Now, if it was a 786, it wouldn't be as deep. Then you start having an argument for 1272, which was already achieved. They hit that, and now 1414. But now you can go from 1272 all the way to 1618 on the butterfly. But on the deep crab, when the B point is literally an 886 with the higher low, it becomes the deep crab, which is like I think the stronger wave structure. And your target's 92.50 to 93 bucks. And I adjusted the channel's trend line here for that crazy, just because it's getting nuts, dude. So the demand line stays the same. I can't believe how well respected it's been. But you adjust that old supply line that was like down here to up here. And yeah, like that takes you near the overbought threshold of said uptrend. And if it goes crazy, which it could, the 192, which is the harmonic optimum price, where sometimes buyers overshoot the pattern completion zone of harmonic, and that could take you to the 192, and it could be a minute. Like 192 is like literally, if you go and it's like, oh, it's January 21st, you're at like the top of this channel, and you're also hitting the hop, the harmonic optimum price, 97 bucks. That, and then at that point, okay, maybe 99.99, $100. Okay, so just that's the memes. You know, we're just screwing around, having a good time. But these wave structures, man, they're wild. I remember, yeah, identifying one here too, and it went way beyond a pattern completion zone. Like, holy crap. So anyway, 88.28, gold's up $4,608. And this one is like, if they can break this last heart line here, right there, the heart line, they break it. How's silver getting to $92 to $97? Gold breaking the heart line of this channel here, and us seeing a big run to $4,900 to $5,000. That's how. Yep. All right, and then with Bitcoin, maybe they'll back test 93K. No one wants that, but you're now at a point where, hey, a higher low got put in again, and at this point, if history would repeat itself, you'd go to 99.3. But it's a harder to trust market because the trend just hasn't been your friend lately. It's been real tough, man. So All right. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. It's been good. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing community. Y'all give me so much fulfillment. Okay. You don't even know. I cannot articulate to you the gratitude I have for all of you. And you just watching the stream is support. Let me end this poll real quick so you can see it. Most of y'all, so many votes. 659 votes on the poll. I'm going to screenshot it real quick. Market outcome of Supreme Court ruling. 45% of y'all think we're just going to pump. Okay, I'm going to put this in. I don't need to make like a polls. I don't know. Let's put it in respect to TA. I'll just like at everyone. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so please know I appreciate each and every one of you. And all I can say is you got my word. I'm going to do everything I can to be a positive impact, influence in your life and help you on your trading journey, like literally to the best of my ability, the best I can. All my powers, all my skills. So until next time, respect the TA.